Hello everybody and welcome back to TMG Trades, the best cryptocurrency channel in all of YouTube, where today the price of Chippy is pumping very hard. We're going to do the prize draw at the end of today's video. So if you did enter that over on Twitter, anybody can enter it, and you'll see a link in today's video description for how you can get involved. But basically the prizes are $300, $100 and $100, but that's at the end of today's video because it's a bit boring spinning this wheel unless you're in the giveaway, which only 130 people are currently. But anyway, the price of Bitcoin has been on a bit of a tear. The new target for Bitcoin is up here at $136,000. We need to check in on the liquidation heat map and see how realistic that is going to be. But at the same time as that level existing as a level of kind of a target, we also have to zoom out a little bit and take the very, 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 very long term of all of this, whereby if we take the peak of every single top of the bull run, we can see that currently Bitcoin is yet to actually fully break out. And basically, if we can close a daily candle above $120,000, it will 100% run up to $140,000, there or thereabouts. That makes my positions that I've got open right now tentatively stupid. So we're going to discuss this in today's video and whether or not I should be sensible and close my trades. So if you're interested in that, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on those channel notifications, especially if you're new. Do press that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. We have a nice bunch here on the channel, and let's crack on. So, first things first, my trades. Are they stupid or are they smart? I am currently in a short position that really I should have closed already. I already had a very nice amount of profit down here, around $80,000, but I have continued to add to my short position in anticipation that we are somewhere near the top. If we're not near the top, I'm going to get out of this at break even. I will not hold this trade above $120,000 because, as I say, if Bitcoin breaks above $120,000 here, it will just run up to the next level up here, which will be the very, very, very top of the range, and that would cause mass liquidations across the entire crypto market. So just bear that in mind, and although you can be tentatively bearish, don't be super, super bearish. And of course, if you do break $120,000 and close a daily candle above it, you want to be in a long position, not in a short position. When it comes to Ethereum right now, Ethereum's currently $3,324. Who'd have thought that just a few days ago? This is the weekly chart for Ethereum, and again, we've got a pretty clear level for a target for Ethereum, which would be approximately the top of where this would sit here, around $3,800. To me, that seems somewhat realistic, but equally, Ethereum has been a letdown in the past. One of the things that's going for Ethereum right now is I reckon it's going to come and touch this white line. Now, what is this chart? This is Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So this is Ethereum's value versus Bitcoin. And I'm expecting Ethereum to rally up and hit this line. Whether the Bitcoin goes down and Ethereum stays at the same price for that to happen, we don't know. But basically, when Ethereum starts trading very positively versus Bitcoin, it tends to be a very good time to buy. Now, this is the weekly chart, so this gives you a very long-term perspective on everything. But if we look at something, for example, like Bonk. Bonk is a good metric for whether altcoins are in a healthy spot or not, and Bonk is nearly back at all-time highs again. Chippy, again, another amazing metric for whether we're in a healthy market or not. Chippy is on a ripper right now. Chippy is up, well, how much from the bottom down here? 426k into basically nearly $4 million. It's basically up 10x from the bottom, which is fantastic. But for me, with Chippy, I'm buying every single day at least 20 Solana's worth of Chippy, which is one of the reasons why the price is rallying at the moment. And there's a bit of profit taking going on here, but that's not any concern of mine because that person will be paying a higher price tomorrow, because every single day I'm going to be buying it. And as I'm going to be buying it every day, I know the price is going to keep going up. It's that simple. When it comes back over though to the overall market, do I close my trades or not? We need to be sensible about this because it's a difficult one. It is genuinely a difficult one. I've got my levels of resistance here. My levels of resistance basically make me a bit more tentative, a bit more careful. If we break it, I'm not closing it, but I will maybe exit a little bit of it just to be sensible. Now, the short position that I'm in is a $3 million short position on Bitcoin. That's this trade here. And I'm also in another one. In fact, that camera's not 100% focusing for whatever reason. I think it's a bit damaged. Do I need to buy another new iPhone? Great. A Bitcoin trade there again for Bitcoin. So between the two of them, it's what, $3.6 million short on Bitcoin right now, currently yielding, what's that? It's 40k, but it could be 10k in a second. It depends on what goes on with this. Either way, what are the odds of that paying off? It's difficult. Honestly, it's really difficult to say. But the market does have me excited right now, and it does make me think shorting could be a short-term decision, and a pretty bad one at that. Anyway. Looking at this, yeah, sure, Bitcoin's got a few levels up here that it might liquidate into the 120s. But again, I think we're somewhere near a local top, and I think this level down here around $107,000 is a level of magnetism because there is billions of dollars that gets liquidated down there. However, with Bitcoin, we all know things don't just happen overnight. They do take a little bit of a while to play out, and you're more likely to get wicked up to the downside, lose your money, and then it'll go down when you've got none. So just bear that in mind. When it comes to Ethereum, similar story playing out right now on Ethereum. A bunch of liquidations all around $2,800, which is that level. I do apologize for the fact that you can barely see anything on the screen, but you can see down there $2,800. Billions of dollars of liquidations at that level. So will that play out? Yes, it will do, but maybe not right now. Overall, it's a proper difficult market to predict, and my suggestion is just focus on the spot markets. Focus on stuff like Chippy, because Chippy will continue to do well. I'm expecting around $10 million either this week or next week. I think honestly, it'll be a bit of a ripper. And one of the things that you should point out as well is don't just buy any random influencer coin. The crypto beast Real the other day made a coin called Altcoin, promoted it heavily, got it up to $118 million market cap. If I show you that there, you can't even see because I've highlighted it now. It got it to $118 million market cap and then rugged it and cashed out basically like $15 million into the liquidity pool and made a bunch of money and then deleted his Twitter account. So just be careful. Be careful. This is not good. I won't do that with Chippy because I've got a more of a long-term mentality. And also, I'd much rather that you like me. It's quite important that you like me if you've got to watch my YouTube channel. So, yeah, put it this way. We're very, very, very bullish on Chippy in the TMG camp. Anyway, looking at some other bits and bobs, current top traders on Hyperliquid are 75% long, and to ease my wanting to shortness, I've been watching other people's account, of which this guy just got liquidated and lost $7 million today. This guy is currently $2 million down now, and he's got like a ton of positions open, bulk shorting the market. This guy's got a bit of room though left in his account. He's got $9 million left in his account, so we'll keep an eye on that and see if he loses all his money. But basically, in order for me to predict the best time to short the market, I need to be watching this ratio here. This is a very, very important ratio because every time it dips short, the market goes down. This is like proper whale trading going on here. So that makes me nervous. Makes me want to end today's video and just watch this line go up and down. It's tentative times right now. We're only, 23? We're in 30k in a profit a second ago on that one, and now we're on 23. That one's got a really nice entry on it, so I might just try and leave that one. That's at 122. That one's less nice, though, at 120.2. $2,000 lower than the other trade. In terms of looking at other bits and bobs right now, the long-short ratio is currently over the past 4 hours. Let's just give that a refresh. Looks like the bulk of new trades that are coming into the market are short positions. You can see here half of all trades are short positions, 17% is neutral, and only part of it is bullish, meaning that people are considering taking profit. I'm sure that you've seen several people that you know on YouTube show that they've made a huge amount of money recently and that they've closed part of their trades. I would suggest that you do the same. I know that the market can run higher, but a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Like profit, honestly, you can go rent a yacht with profit. You can't rent a yacht with an open trade. Simple as that, really. You don't want to need to be buying one. Murad is up huge from where he was at the bottom. His account's back at $50 million. The US government's now got $24 billion worth of Bitcoin. Let's just give that a refresh and make sure the number's most up to date as possible. The US government's sat on some stacks right now, and it just keeps growing. That could end national debt in America if they bump Bitcoin enough, in theory. The crypto fear and greed index right now, let's just give that a refresh and check on where that's at. That's at greed. It just dipped down a little bit, but again, that's good. There's so much more room left in that if you are a bull. This is weird. And then, yeah, we've got a bit of a market summary there, and honestly, it's a proper difficult one to call right now. I don't know what your thoughts and opinions are. Do leave them in the comment section below. I'd love a chat with everybody, and I'll respond to as many comments as possible. Also, don't forget, do drop a like on today's video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're not done quite yet, but yeah, the market overall is in an interesting spot. In terms of, for me, I look at stuff like this here. So you've got Ethereum up 6%, Solana up 6%, XRP up 3%, DOP, even DOP's going up. Aptos kind of sideways. Aerodrome pointed that out as a good buy last week. Lumia is doing very well for me right now. Lumia had a big pump up the other day, and I've got stacks on stacks on stacks of Lumia, so I'm really hoping that that can be a ripper. But I'm thinking, to be honest, it might be time to boot up the old altcoin videos again and actually start trying. So expect some altcoin videos from me. Of course, if you are interested in trading, the best place that you can possibly pick to trade is on Blowfin, for which you'll find a link in today's video description. Check that out. You'll get a lovely sign-up bonus if you do choose to use Blowfin. They'll do all sorts of wonderful things for you. But this is the place where you can trade UK, US, Europe, wherever. Just make sure you're using a VPN. Again, you'll find ExpressVPN linked in today's video description. One of the tools that I've been using to outperform the market massively recently is still Stonksy, of which you can get Stonksy as well. I'm pretty sure there's a discount code for it right now. I'll tell you in tomorrow's video. I can't quite remember what the discount code is, but I think there's like a 20% off, to be honest, on the annual one. But either way, there's no discounts currently running on the monthly one. If you just want to try it for 1 month, then you pay 145 quid. But honestly, you'll outperform the market. It's doing insane things right now. It's Stonksy. If I just run it here on the hourly, we'll see how it's been doing on Ethereum. There we go. So no, not on the hourly. 4 hour. Yeah, there we go. So it caught the whole pump on the 4 hour. You see that? So yeah, sure, it was in a neutral short position where it went down, it was correct, and then it started going sideways, and then it entered into a long position at 2,500, and now we're at 3,300. That is a massive gain, and that's why it's worth 140 quid of your money, because even though it lost money on those two trades there, it more than tripled it on this one here. That was a humongous trade, and that's why Stonksy is such a useful tool, because it'll limit your losses and increase your profits. But on that note, guys, check out trading. You'll find a link in today's video description. These are my trades right now. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to be pretty tentative and strict on myself. Like, we are not holding these trades above $120,000. And if we dip back below it, sure, I'll reopen the trade again. Below 120k I'm short, above 120k I'm long. We'll see how that pans out. And on that note, guys, slap a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and now it's time to do the draw. So who is going to win? Let's click. First one's a $300 prize. The first winner here is, and I'm going to DM all these people on Twitter immediately afterwards. The first winner is, come on, this person, Lafaya Tatanya. There you go. If you've got Chippy on your thing, then on your profile, then you win. The next one is, you win $300. The next person wins $100. So, no Ray Z420. All right, and then the final one is, so you got $100 of Chippy. I'll send you a DM. And the last one here is Mduya 420. Bunch of weed smokers won some prizes today. Good for you. Have a great day, everybody. See you in a bit. Enter the giveaway. You'll find it all linked in today's video description. See you in a bit. Cheers.